Well, she's on that nasty side pull now. Moves away from it into a bigger hold. And a long reach up above her head in order to make that clip. Okay, well, this is one of the most interesting sections down low here. Exactly what do the athletes do? A lot of them come into this move. Some of them are grabbing this silver thing. I still haven't worked out what to call it. Which looks like Junko might just commit to axes here. To see, no, she goes for the grip. And that's got to be cold as well. I mean, maybe that's not their concern, but a metal hold out there is going to feel not so good.
I mean, yeah, definitely true. I've been surprised by it's felt warmer here and also in South Korea. I mean, I guess global warming, so not for good reasons, but it has felt warmer in a lot of the competitions this year. And I think that can make a huge difference too in how athletes warm up and prepare and climb. I know last year in Chamonix, it was frigid. And from my experience, I mean, my hands were not functioning the way I wanted them to.
Absolutely. And last night it was a bit warm. I think it was 3 degrees for the temperature. So yeah, different conditions every year. Personally, I'm very glad it's not -20, but maybe that's just me. Technical section coming up. We've seen this a few times now. It's not too bad if you can work out the sequence. Junko gets her weight way over on that left foot, makes that clip. And this is this slightly technical cross through. Careful not to knock your own axes off. Stretches out, and she's immediately into that cross. So she read that hold really well.
Yeah, that was quite quick.
Yeah, spotted it, saw the cross, but had to palm down to stop that swing there. And it goes into this nasty, nasty hold. So just imagine for a second putting all your body weight off a tiny surface of pick, committed to it, clipping on it. Serious bravery going on here. Up with the right hand. In that reverse grip. 2.5 minutes on the clock, so lots of time. So far, a real high crux developing for the women at about 2/3 height, at 27 mark. Gets a double clip, or fumbles it the first time, stretches up high. That would have cost a little bit of energy, and she'll drop down. Maybe shake that left hand out, and she doesn't. Straight in, no pump.
Nice to get both of them, though.
Yeah, and a very low grip on that axe for this move.
Yeah, a lot of times. So that's kind of like a third position, even though it doesn't have the knob to kind of separate it the way the Korean tools do. Generally, you don't want to get up higher on the tool because it can change the angle, but that's more when it's down pulling. When you're going into a stein, oftentimes that can give you a little more control because your hand's closer to the pick. It allows you to like get it in there a little bit more quickly and efficiently.
So that's what she's done. Trying to reach up for the high clip here, and maybe starting to get a little bit pumped out with 1:38 to go. It's quite a big lock off in order to make this clip.
Yeah.
Gets it in finally, she'll drop down now. And whacks in the first of the fig fours.
Yeah, this is where Emer did that too.
Had a bit of issue. Seemed like almost to get tangled in the rope and then readjust.
Yeah.
You can see she's pulling that rope around, wants to make the clip before this move. Just stretching fingertips into that. Come on, get it in. There we
nice.
go.
Okay.
Now, this is certainly the first cruxy sequence of this route. We've seen a few athletes fall here on the next hold. So hold your breath if you're a Junko supporter. Leaning back, lots of body core here. Autumn on the chat is saying this looks intense. Yeah, it is intense, trust me. Right, this is where things have gone wrong for other athletes. She's on 26, the danger point so far in this route. This go up to go down sequence. Oh, and it's another slip. That right foot firing off. Only 20 seconds as well left on the clock.
Yeah, so I mean, she's been climbing for almost 6:15. I mean, she's probably pumped as well, and I'm sure people are screaming that she has little time left. So it's kind of this balance of trying to go as fast as you can, get further to get those points.
1 second, she's going to be timed out here. We'll make the clip, and someone will be shouting out. Now, this clock thing is worth reminding that it's not always 100% what we see on screen, so she might still have a little bit of time here to play with, just to let you know at home.
And yeah, you can see she's just trying to get as far as she can if people are screaming and it's not, athletes aren't looking at the clock. So sometimes it's a little hard to hear if they call that you're at a timeout. And my philosophy has been like, well, if I'm not 100% sure, I'm just going to keep climbing. And then usually the player will pull the rope or something to let you know. But
tug you down.
Yeah, so, and I think I didn't mention all of the nuances of the scoring, but like if you just kind of tap the hold but not a usable surface, that's a 0.1. And then if you get a usable surface but you haven't removed your last tool, so you're not fully 100% weighting it, that's a 0.2. And then once you remove your previous tool and you fully weight the new hold, then you get the full point. And so even those 0.1, 0.2s can make a big difference, as we saw a number of athletes are getting right in that area. And I don't know exactly where they called her time. So